Imagine this for a second. Today, before midnight, someone you personally know is going to tell you something that isn't true. Not a dramatic movie-style betrayal, something small, casual, almost invisible. And you probably won't catch it. Here's why. Lies rarely look like lies. They look normal. They sound normal. And most of the time, they're told by people you actually trust. Friends, family, coworkers, even people who like you. Humans are not bad at honesty. We're just very good at protecting ourselves. But what if you could spot deception in real time? Not guessing, not a feeling. Actual patterns. Psychologists, interrogators, and investigators don't rely on mind reading. They rely on behavior. And by the end of this video, you'll start noticing things you've probably seen your entire life, but never realized mattered. First concept. Questions matter more than answers. Most people accidentally make lying easy. They ask yes or no questions. Were you out last night? Did you finish the assignment? Did you call them? Those questions require almost no thinking to fake. Instead, trained interviewers do something different. They ask assumption questions. Not did you go somewhere, but what kept you out so late yesterday? Now the brain has a problem. A truthful person recalls an event. A liar has to construct an event, details, timeline, reasons, instantly. And the human brain is terrible at inventing believable reality under pressure. Which leads to the second principle, the reaction window. Right after a question, the first few seconds are the most revealing. Before the words arrive, the brain is scrambling. Watch for clusters, not single signs. Sudden pause, unnatural eye movement, self-touching, nose, lips, neck, voice pitch changing, repeating your question back to you. One behavior means nothing. Several together, now you're seeing cognitive load, the brain working too hard. Third technique, build a baseline. You don't detect lies by knowing what liars do. You detect lies by knowing what that specific person normally does. How fast do they talk? Do they use hand gestures? Do they look at you or away while thinking? Once you know their relaxed behavior, any sudden shift becomes meaningful. Truth is consistent with personality. Fabrication isn't. Now here's a very effective method. The second pass question. Bring the topic up again later, casually, but from a different angle. Earlier, how was your evening? Later, what time did you get home? Truth relies on memory. Lies rely on rehearsal. Memories stay stable. Scripts drift. Next, language leakage. When people are unsure about their own story, their vocabulary changes. Listen for distancing phrases. I guess, probably, I think, honestly. Confidence isn't proof of truth, but lack of commitment during important statements is a signal the speaker is protecting themselves. Another powerful sign is topic escape. When someone senses you're close to something uncomfortable, they will abruptly redirect the conversation. Random joke, sudden question about you, new subject completely unrelated. That's not coincidence, that's avoidance. Just calmly return to the original topic. You'll often see visible discomfort immediately. Here's a cognitive overload trick. Interrupt a story and ask about a moment before it. Example, so you went straight home. Wait, what were you doing right before you left? A truthful memory rewinds easily. A fabricated timeline collapses because it was only built forward. And finally, one of the simplest tests. Introduce a small, incorrect detail. I remember you said it was crowded there. If the story's real, they correct you instantly. If it's invented, many people accept the detail because they're focused on maintaining the lie, not the facts. Now, an important reality check. This is not about accusing people or starting arguments. Everyone lies sometimes, often to avoid embarrassment, conflict, or consequences. These signals don't prove guilt. They indicate inconsistency. Use them carefully. The real skill isn't confronting people, it's understanding behavior. Once you start watching patterns instead of just listening to words, conversations feel very different. You'll notice hesitation. You'll notice deflection. You'll notice when a story is remembered versus manufactured. And after today, you probably won't unsee it. If you found this interesting, tell me which sign you've noticed before without realizing it, and subscribe for more psychology breakdowns like this one.